Yes. To finish up our analysis of the Rush album Counterparts, we rise from the ashes and blaze of the lyrics of the Rush song, Everyday Glory. The lyrics, Jay, we're here, finally.
I'm going to set the over-under of Jay asking, what are we talking about, at 3. What are you taking, the over or the under?
What are we talking about?
Oh, dear God.
I got to take the over.
Okay. There's one.
So, the lyrics. I have some opinions.
Go on.
Overall, what I think, and I'm pretty sure I think what I know, and I know what I think, is the lyrics of this song overall, I believe, overall, is about taking responsibility for the direction of our lives. You don't let the negativity bring you down. We control our own destiny. If life gives you a shit sandwich, for God's sake, don't eat it.
No, you put some mayonnaise on it.
You put a little mayonnaise on it because it's always darkest before you turn on the light.
Okay. Typically, I would agree with you, Jay.
It's a parallax, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
But, and this to me is where I don't think necessarily the music matches the lyrics.
No.
It's very dark in the lyrics.
I agree.
I mean, very dark. And you've got this, you know, I mean, almost like you're playing Mario Brothers, you know, just walking around, jumping over things and eating mushrooms and getting super powerful.
Happened to me today.
It's very dark. And I mean, I agree to the point of, yes, negative things happen all the time. You got to rise from that, and you got to find the glory in every day. The sunrise. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it through that day. Get through the night. Here's a new chance for new possibilities and continuing on my dream. But the lyrics and the situations that he's talking about at the very beginning are, to me, are extremely dark. And I'm going, I've always thought this. Is this very personal experience related lyrics, or is this from a magazine article, a book you read, a series on Oprah? What? You know?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Just very, I mean, very, and that's what's so weird is usually most of the time, I mean, Cold Fire was a perfect example on how the music was emphasizing the lyrics through it and bringing out that emotion from the lyrics. This song, the lyrics are just so dark for the verses. It's the verses that are so dark.
Yeah.
You know, a little girl. So little girl, that's where I'm wondering, is this a book he read, a magazine article that he read about? Is it like a little 5-year-old girl, 6-year-old girl? Or is he talking about his daughter, maybe as a young teenager, and him and his first wife were having issues and they're arguing and yelling at each other or what? I don't know. I don't know if any of that ever happened. I don't know. But it's just so dark, you know, to the point where, you know, they are, I take the first verse as they are so angry and yelling with, to me, hatred in their voices, that whatever's going on with their little girl, that's not up at the forefront. That's probably not what they're arguing about right now. Because it says, you know, we can talk about her later. They're just all into their own thing. And she's, you know, she's holding back the tears. She's frightened.
She's covering her ears. She didn't want to hear it.
Because she doesn't want to hear it. Right. Just, Okay.
Right now, they don't care at all.
Guys, I'm sorry. I got to go. I'm done. I'm depressed now.
So
It's
I
been a
read it.
pleasure.
Glad we got
read
rid
it.
of him, eh?
I read an
Hey.
article that about the meaning behind the song by a lady named is Laverne Page
And Shirley.
Oh,
Laverne and Page Shirley.
was it that
And,
article by Artificial Intelligence? Just kidding. Go.
You never know. And she
Right.
said that listening to Everyday Glory not only provides a musical experience that also offers a profound reflection on the human condition. It serves as a constant reminder that within each of us lies the potential for everyday glory, waiting to rise from the ashes. I mean, so it's a sad song, lyrically about the girl, but overall, I think it's about
pushing through, fighting through that
Rise up.
situation.
right. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know, when you see that glimpse of somebody doing something good and following that light,
Yeah.
and being able, to do that, but and every day having to find that, it breaks my heart. It
What-
it
Yeah,
just
it does. It's
that's why I love the song mostly because of the lyrics. I mean, it depresses me, and I don't like to be depressed, but at the same time, it does throw out that hope that everybody needs to get through your negativity. And sometimes everybody's negativity that happens to them can be so much different on different levels. It may be your parents are arguing all the time. A lot of times those are abusive relationships, unless it's just a small period of time. Maybe it's financial issues that they're yelling and screaming at each other about.
Well, and then
maybe it's more than that.
One or both of the parents is an idiot, and so they do
Right.
mean things to the other parent, not realizing, not
Right.
caring, being too dense to realize that they're hurting the kid more than the
Right.
parent. Yeah.
Right.
No.
But
So I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
I was going to say the first verse kind of sounds like trouble at home,
Right.
Yeah.
like close, and then the next verse, trouble, the street, what's going on in the city, and these things can happen everywhere. But then I think when the bridge comes around, it has that hope. It's also like, yeah, but the future looks dark. Nobody's doing anything. That means it's you, it's me. We're the ones that
we're the ones
stand
that
up
have
and
to
take care of this.
If nobody's in control, we're the ones that have got to draw that line, draw the line in the sand. Okay, we're not going to do this. We're going to be positive. We're going to follow the light of good and not succumb to the darkness and become a Sith Lord.
Spark of decency. Jay?
Just one spark of decency.
Jay, we keep interrupting you.
I was going to say my because we always talking about like our favorite line.
Oh, we're not there yet. Tim, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, my favorite line is the entire third verse, which is, if the future is looking dark, we're the ones who have to shine. If there's no one in control, we're the ones who draw the line. Though we live in trying times, you're the ones who have to try. Though we know that time has wings, we're the ones who have to fly. And I think that sums up the entire song. Yeah.
Yes.
Good harmony. But I mean, that's it. I was like, we're the ones that can make a difference. We're the ones that can.
Right. If you don't stand up to do that stuff, then all the negativity talked about in the song, you're just going to wallow in it.
Right. Yeah.
And it's up to you to take that step and make that stand for positivity and good things.
Yeah.
Positivity. I think there's another little theme in it too. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We'll see you next week when we talk about the music. See what I did there?
I saw it.
What do you think about Everyday Glory as a companion song to Nobody's Hero, which talked about the everyday person and giving just due to the everyday person out there doing their thing every day.
Right.
Everyday Glory talking about just doing those little things every day that add up. And even though everything's going wrong, even though nothing seems to be right, still don't stop. Keep on doing those little things every day that you know you need to do or that you know are the right things.
I would only say this. It's a counterpart.
Which was going to be my next question, how it fit in with
right now. I
am
am dropping the mic.
Thank goodness. All right, Jay,
I agree.
We got rid of him.
I agree. With
wait.
In general, I disagree. In general.
Now, do you agree, Jay, that Tim is dropping the mic, or do you agree?
I agree with what you said
about. Thank goodness we got rid of him.
No, about Tim dropping the mic. I agree. No. No, I agree what you said about I can't remember what you said. What did you say? I agree with it. So
it was a bunch of words.
It was so many words.
So many words.
You know what? It's hard.
So many languages.
It's words.
Well, outside of that stanza, verse, bridge, whatever that is, any other favorite lyrics from Everyday Glory? My website thing keeps telling me we're not saying the name of the song.
Really?
So I'm going to keep saying Everyday
Glory.
Yes.
Everyday glory. Everyday glory. Everyday glory.
Okay, now we're keyword stuffing. Stuffing.
Stuffing.
Oh, that sounds good. Right, oh my god. A little bit.
Any other favorite lyrics?
Nope.
No, I
like Rise from the Ashes and Blaze because I just love a good Phoenix reference.
Yeah, that's a good
Big fan of the Phoenix. And if you reference without saying Phoenix, we all know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
Phoenix comes back to life. And then I like that just one spark of decency against the starless night. Like if nobody else is doing the right thing, you don't have to do some huge thing. If nobody else is doing the right thing, you just have to do a little right thing, and it's going to stand out.
You follow that light.
Dignity.
You've seen that little spark of decency. So follow that light. You make a step and do something decent.
Yes.
So when your parents are sitting there arguing, screaming and yelling at each other, you go in there and you say, look, I've had it. I love you both, but if you don't shut the hell up, I'm going to drop kick you, put one of you in the figure 4 leg lock, and then give the iron claw to the other.
Tim will do that.
And then they'll both say, oh, honey, we had no idea that this was having an effect on you. We are really, really sorry. And you go, I'm sorry, what was your name? Well, we're your parents. It doesn't matter what your name is. And then you stone them.
I like it how you combine The Rock and
Stone Cold. Yes.
Stone Cold. Yeah. Steve Austin.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And if you're watching this show, first of all, thank you and God bless you.
Yes.
For enduring. But Let's see when this comes out. I guess 3 weeks ago. The three of us got to meet one of our childhood heroes, the wrestler, Kevin Von Erich,
Yes.
the subject of the movie The Iron Claw, and
The high flying.
Tim's dream
Kevin
came
Von
true.
Erich.
So we'll mix a lot of wrestling talk in with everything.
And one hell of a nice guy.
Yes. Oh, extremely nice. So nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and then one glow of hope, which is what y'all talked about before, about what that chorus, the bridge brings to it, and dignity. I love that he threw dignity into that description, because you think back to the first verse, those parents, they're just so full of themselves, they can't see that how they're upsetting the kid. There's no dignity there. That's just so stupid. And then a child can follow the light. Is it that child from the first verse?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know, Tim? Usually you know things.
Yes, I do. And of course it is.
Tim drinks and he knows things. I just drink because I know things
too.
Tim drinks and he knows things. Jay drinks because he knows things.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. Yeah.
Nice save.
I also analyze Jay's lyrics in addition to Neil's lyrics. I can't stop myself. Wow.
My lyrics are.
That is what we think about the lyrics, Jay, of Everyday Glory by Rush, the final song on the Counterparts album. We want to know what you think. I forgot. We're doing a show. We want to know what you think. Email us 2112 at Every Rush Song. Catch us on the social medias at Every Rush Song.
All of
Next week, we will wrap up Counterparts, and then we're going to start the next album, which is to be revealed.
Oh, nobody knows.
At a later time.
Nobody knows.
I might have mentioned it on Instagram.
Oh, you.
Because, our friend Jim commented something about the album, and then I said, well, that.
Are you referring to Jim Beener?
I am referring to Jim Benner.
Oh, the great.
The great.
Beener.
Thank you for correcting me. Yes, the great.
Yes. Man who plays in like 100,000 different style bands.
He's got a country band, a yacht rock band,
one of the greatest drummers I've ever had the pleasure of seeing and playing with. Oh, I just love Jim.
This is not a
every Jim Benner band.
Right. This is not,
and also
this is not a invitation to Jim to join our show, but
hey, Jim, you want to join the show? Yeah.
He said he will. He said he will.
Let's get him on.
We just need to do it. Yeah. Also, Jim Benner, one of the admin for our friends over at RushFans, the much bigger show on YouTube.
Well, you know what? Everybody has to start somewhere, right?
We're still there.
we started at the bottom. We're still at the bottom.
Started to hang out for a while.
And we're hoping to reach the very top of the bottom.
One day.
The anus is on us to...
Anus?
I'm sorry.
What?
Maybe it's time for Tim to say goodnight.
I think it is.
Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you again for coming out to see us here tonight. We so appreciate it. Thank you very kindly. Good night.
Excellent poses. Except for